Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Top 5, where I talk about my top 5 favorite or sometimes disliked items that have released in certain collections. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite pieces that released in Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection. Yes, guys, it's finally here. My top 5 favorite items from the Spring Summer 2020 collection. So, why am I doing this video now? Oh, it wouldn't be because the Fall Winter 2020 collection got announced. Nah, don't kid yourself, guys. No, couldn't possibly be related. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, the lookbook, the range, it all got announced for the newest season. So I thought it was about time that I do my top 5 for the previous season, which was the 2020 Spring Summer. And to be fair, as much as a lot of people were giving this season, or sorry, that collection, a lot of hate, it was actually kind of hard for me to pick my top 5 favorite items. Now, just to fill you guys in to set your expectations here, when I come to Supreme for clothing, for me, I'm looking for hoodies, I'm looking for crewneck sweaters, and I'm looking for some crazy, unique jackets and outwear that really scream Supreme and that I wouldn't be able to purchase elsewhere, or they wouldn't just be the same as they were if I were to buy them from another brand. So I'm really like, this top 5 may have some really unique and wacky pieces that you're probably like, what the hell, Daniel? But they are legitimately my top 5 favorite items from that season. Now, if you guys want me to do more top 5 videos, top 5s of certain collections, certain seasons, I can even do it for old seasons and stuff like that. Just let me know in that comment section below, leave a big old like on this video, and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit our 3rd milestone of this month. We first tried to hit 2,500, which we did. We then tried to hit 2,550, which we did again. You guys are absolutely insane. So I've set a 3rd milestone for the end of the month, which is 2,575. Hopefully with your guys' support today, we can hit that milestone before the end of the month. But let's press on. Let's move on and have a look at what my 5th favorite item was from Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection. Now, I wanted to put a whole collaboration from that season at spot number 5, but I can't do it. So I had to sift through this collaboration to actually find the item that I thought was the best. And I did actually highlight it a lot when we covered the collaboration way back in, like, I want to say March. Jesus, that was a long time ago. The collaboration that I'm talking about in particular that released in Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection is the Supreme Lemme collaboration. Lemme was a contemporary artist that had various different styles throughout the decades. He was very well known for his various different styles. His most iconic style that he was known for with his artistry was him creating these like suits of like transformer looking armor out of junk. It was really well done. The collaboration that they did with Supreme highlighted all 3 decades of his artist career. It was really well done. The pieces that spoke out to me the most from that collaboration were the Anraks, but I wasn't hugely keen on the Anrak as a piece of clothing because you guys know I don't usually wear Anraks, like puffer jackets, like that type of style of clothing. That's not for me. Sportswear is more my thing, so I really go for sports orientated outwear. So even though the design of that jacket was really sick, wasn't really feeling it as much. But the piece that I was feeling from this collaboration, the piece that I'm going to put at spot number 5, was the hoodie that released in that collaboration. I really liked its style. It just literally felt like they grabbed Lemme's artwork from like subway tunnels and wherever he spray painted and applied it to this hoodie. And the only branding that Supreme has on it is, I think it's embroidered, a little gothic embroidery of Supreme's logo on the left breast there. I think it's embroidered off the top of my head. It's just a really awesome piece. I really like the use of color on it, and it really just sums up street art and skatewear coming together, and I really like that. The collaboration itself was really unique. That piece was really unique, and that's why I had to put it at item number 5. I'm still on the hunt for it in an XL, but a lot of people are asking like $300 and $400 American dollars for it, and I'm like, 200, low 200s, please. And I'll even take a worn one. I'm not hugely fussed if it's dead stock or worn or anything like that. I'm just like, you know what? Give me a reasonable price that's like maybe like 10, 20 bucks above retail. Don't like try and double it on me. But that's why I haven't picked it up yet. That's why I haven't picked it up. Trying to find one at a good price, but it's still gonna go at item number 5 for my top 5 favorite items from that season. So we've discussed item number 5. Let's head on over and have a look at what item number 4 is gonna be. And drum roll please. At item number 4, this item appeared in the actual lookbook itself. Not in a color that I was particularly too keen on, but it appeared nonetheless. It's a very unique piece for its fit, for its all over print. It's a very, very interesting piece. At item number 4, it's gonna go to the Checks denim jacket. Really like this piece because it utilized a very commonly used material, denim, and instead of having it done in a traditional denim jacket style, they went for more of like a coach's jacket type of style with the denim. And I thought that was really unique, that instead of the traditional cut of a denim jacket, they went with something that was more coach's jacket like. And I thought that was really, really cool. On top of that, not just the cut and the use of material, but also the all over print design. So on top of it being a very unique cut and design, it actually has an all over print on it. Now it's called the Checks denim jacket for a reason, because it has a bunch of void and paid checks printed all over it, all around it. Very, I would say, subtly done. The checks aren't highlighted in a very contrasting color a lot of the time, so it kind of blends into the jacket's overall fit and look very, very well. I really, really like this piece. Out of the two colors, I would pick both up, but I'd be way more interested in picking the blue denim version up more than the the black and red denim version. The black and red denim version is still really awesome. It's just that I've just got like a bunch of black denim jackets. I don't need more black denim jackets. For me, I need more blue ones. The only blue one that I have at the moment is my Kith Coca-Cola one. I really just need to go pick up like a traditional Levi's trucker, to be honest. But maybe this could be it. Maybe this could be the piece that changes my wardrobe up a little bit. But it's an awesome, awesome piece. I really liked it because it's unique cut, the all over print. It was just really, really cool. So I'm putting that at item number 4, the Checks denim jacket. So we'll move on now. Drum roll, please, for item number 3. Now at item number 3, we have another item that featured in the lookbook. An item that wasn't very well received by the community, was still available on the Supreme online store page like 2-3 weeks after it released, and it's currently going under retail or around retail, maybe like 10-20 bucks more than retail on StockX and various places that sell it. So it didn't hit off with a lot of the community, but when I saw this, I was like, you know what? That goes hard. That goes really, really hard. The item that I'm referring to is the Supreme Spring Summer 2020 Paisley Military Trench Coat. So this item here released in 3 colors. It released in a black, which was kind of underwhelming. The black didn't have any paisley print on it. It was literally just a black Supreme military trench coat, and that felt kind of generic. That kind of just felt like, why would I need to buy a Supreme military trench coat when I could just go buy a black one from like a different brand? You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't uniquely Supreme. It wasn't unique to that collection. So the black one wasn't really doing anything for me. The other 2 colors though, a little bit more crazier, were the orange the orange paisley and the olive paisley. Now, the orange one was a little bit too hectic for me with its color. It's a very sun-dried looking orange, but I just couldn't see myself wearing it. Like, that orange, it wasn't doing a lot for me. But the final color, the one that was featured in the lookbook, was the olive paisley, and I just thought it was really, really nice. You know, like, it had this really nice color to it. The paisley square prints that were all over it really suited it. They weren't like super contrasting. You could see them, but they weren't like hot pink or something. Like, you couldn't see it from like you could see it from a distance, but it didn't stand out heaps. It just melded really well into the actual piece itself. I think it's a really, really sick piece. I'd love to pick it up. don't know if I'd be willing to pay the price that it's going for on StockX at the moment. It is going for a very good price. It did retail for a lot. That's the issue. It retailed for 328 USD. So that's quite a bit. Understandably though, it's a huge trench coat. But yeah, I'll have to see how I feel about it. I definitely want to pick it up at some point in the future. It's just a really nice piece. A piece that's, yeah, going to be overlooked. And like how it was styled in the lookbook. And that's one critique I just quickly have about the lookbook is that the lookbook styling was really bad. But when they styled this piece with the gray on gray, I was sold, man. I was like, that is so steezy. I love it. I love it. Yeah, no, it was awesome. I really like it, and that is why it's going at item number 3 in my top 5 favorite items from Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection. So we'll move on now. We'll move on to item number 2, and yeah, let's get ready for that. Ooh, drum roll please, guys. What is it? What could it possibly be at item number 2? Well, yeah, it's one that was so special in the lookbook that it received 2 photos of the front and the back. It also had a whole series of other pieces of clothing inspired by its design that released in that season. It even got a collaboration with Vans right at the end of the season. I think some of you guys might have an idea on what the piece is now that I've kind of given that away with the Vans collaboration, but at item number 2, it's going to go to the hole punched denim jacket. Now, this one's overall cut and design was very traditional in a normal denim jacket. It wasn't like the Checks denim jacket where it was done in more of a coach's jacket style. It was just very much a traditional denim jacket. Now, what I really liked about this one was its unique take on distressing. So, you know, you can buy distressed denim jackets everywhere, right? They've got cuts in them, they've got scrapes in them, etc, etc, etc. It's been done 1,000 times before. There's nothing really unique about distressed denim jackets these days. This one, however, was distressed quite uniquely, and that's what really like gripped me, you know? What it was done was that there was these little hole punches over the whole piece, and then on the back of the actual piece it featured Supreme hole punched all over the back in like an arc. Really well done. It came in multiple colors, but the colors didn't really, the alternative colors didn't really speak to me as much. I really liked the color that was showcased in the lookbook, which was the blue denim, traditional blue denim. The wash was really nice. The overall distressing was really nice. I really like it as a piece. I think it's really cool. This one seems to be a very popular piece from that season. It's quite hard to find in an XL for a really good price. So I'm probably going to hold off for a couple seasons, wait for someone to sell it like used and unloved now so I can pick it up for a good price. That would be ideal. That would be ideal, but it's just an awesome piece. Definitely one of the standouts from the Spring Summer 2020 season, and that's why it's going at number 2. Now that we've covered 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we're moving on to item number 1, I think if you guys have been watching all my Supreme videos for that whole season, I think you have an idea on what it is. And I don't know, it's not shameful that I'm that predictable, but I mean, it's an amazing piece. It's an amazing piece. Love to pick up this piece, but in an extra large, hard to come by. Hard to come by, especially in the color that I wanted. What piece is it? Well, let's go move on and find out what item number 1 is. Drum roll, please, guys. Are you ready? What could item number 1 be? I think it's very predictable. If you know me well, you know what piece it was because I was dragging on about it for the whole season, but it's gonna be the Supreme faux fur varsity jacket, and I'm sure a lot of you could probably have guessed that. I'm sure a lot of you were like, yep, Daniel's gonna put that at number 1. And well, yeah, when that dropped in week 1, I was like, damn. When I saw it in the lookbook, even though we saw it as like Big Bird in the lookbook, because that's it, there was 3 colors that released and one of them was Big Bird. That was a little bit too wild for me, but when I got to see the other colors that released in week 1, I was like, god damn. I'm not usually the biggest fan of faux fur. Like, usually faux furs put on jackets and styled on the cut of jackets that just don't really appeal to me. Like, when do you see like a faux fur varsity jacket like this Supreme one? Like, when is that a thing? When do you see faux fur bomber jackets and stuff like that? Like, it is usually done in styles that don't really appeal to me too much. But when Supreme did it for a varsity jacket, which like, if you know me, guys, I'm obsessed with varsity jackets. American college varsity jackets is just the vibe. It's exactly what I want. So when I saw that there was a faux fur one, I was like, yo, that's such a unique take, you know, using faux fur on a very untraditional faux fur jacket. The colors are really nice on the navy and red one. I'll just say quite quickly, my favorite color of all the colors that released for this faux fur varsity jacket is easily the red and navy. The black and white one wasn't too bad, but the branding, the cuffs and stuff, they weren't highlighted as well, I felt, in compared to the navy and red one. So the navy and red one took the cake for me. It was navy and red, black and white, and the Big Bird yellow down the bottom, just because I don't want to look like Big Bird, man. I'm big enough. I don't need to look like Big Bird. So yeah, I was good on that one. But yeah, it was a sick piece. It's really hard to find in an XL for me, at least when I've like actually attempted to have a look for it. And as well, find an XL for a reasonable price, because, you know, I know XL is a hard size to come by, but a lot of people love just chucking on extra hundreds of dollars because it's like, it's an XL, man. It's dumb. It's really, really dumb. Like, I understand why, but it's dumb. So I'm trying to pick it up at like a reasonable price. I've almost considered going to a large, because I mean, a large would be a little bit smaller on me, but just with those price differences, I've almost contemplated going for a large. So if you guys see an XL one that's priced at a good price in the navy and blue, you know, you hit, oh sorry, the navy and red, you hit me up, you know, you let me know, because yeah, I would love to pick one up. It's a sick piece. It's definitely my favorite piece from that season. I was ranting about it for so many weeks, but yeah, at item number 1, it's gonna go to the faux fur varsity jacket. But that's it, guys. That is my top 5 favorite items from the Spring/Summer 2020 season. The next couple videos over the next couple days will be covering the new season. I think we'll just cover the lookbook, and then we'll cover week 0/1. I don't think I'll dive into the range individually there, but I want to hear from you guys about my top 5. What's your top 5 favorite items from the Spring/Summer 2020 season? Did you pick up anything from the Spring/Summer 2020 season? Actually didn't, now that I think about it. I didn't pick up anything from that season. I was going to pick up something from the season, but it got refunded to me because the guy saw that shipping to Australia, and he's like, yeah, sorry, chief. So I actually was going to have something before the season ended, but yeah, that didn't work out. But yeah, let me know if you picked up anything from the Spring/Summer 2020 season, what your top 5 favorite items are from this season, and if you liked any of the items that I put in my top 5. Let me know on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or as always, you can scroll on down and let me know in that comment section below. And that's it, guys. So at item number 5, we had the RMLZ hoodie. At item number 4, we had the Checks denim jacket. At item number 3, we had the more specifically, the olive paisley military trench coat. At item number 2, we had the hole punch denim jacket. I almost forgot it there. Hole punch denim jacket at number 2, and item number 1, we had the faux fur varsity jacket. Very solid pieces. As I said at the start of the video, I come to Supreme for their outwear, hoodies, and crew necks primarily. Less so the crew necks, it's mainly their outwear and hoodies. That's what I'm coming in for, just because they're so outlandish, so different, so unique to that brand, and that's why I really, really like it. That's why I keep coming back to Supreme, because a lot of the items there aren't something that I can just walk down the street and buy from a normal store. Sometimes it is, though. Just like how we were talking about the trench coat, the black one is literally just a black trench coat, so you can buy that from any brand. It was the paisley ones that really spoke to me. So there are times where Supreme does release stuff that is exactly like it is in other brands, which is the stuff that doesn't appeal to me the most. But when they do their crazy, unique, streetwear looking stuff, I love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys about it, my top 5, the upcoming season, or how you felt about the Spring/Summer 2020 season in general. Let me know everything you got to say about it down in that comment section below. If you guys want me to cover the upcoming season, you know, do the lookbook, do the drop list every week, do everything like that, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, comment in the comment section down below, and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to aim for our third milestone this month, which is 2,575 subscribers. We hit our first two milestones, which was 2,500, 2,550. You guys have been absolutely insane with the constant support. Hopefully, if you know, you tell two mates, they tell two mates, you share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. I'm doing it as well, don't worry, I'm sharing it everywhere. But a little help never hurt anybody. But if you guys could help me to reach 2,575 before the end of the month, it's like less than 20 subs. Hopefully with your support, we can hit that milestone before the end of August. But that's it, guys. That'll probably be one of my final videos for the Spring Summer 2020 collection. It's sad to see it go, you know, but I mean, I'll probably pick up some of these items in my top 5 over the next coming seasons or something like that, and then we can do like a throwback to that season. It'll be good, but yeah, that is my top 5 favorite items for Supreme's Spring Summer 2020 collection. So until the next Supreme video, until the next top 5 video, until the next streetwear talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.